I'm pretty sure it's gonna rain out our family photos.
Yes. But, you know, it's the middle of November right now. It's like I don't know what day it is, about the middle of November. And it's 71 degrees. But cold weather's coming soon, so we're going to get in kind of a little cold weather prep stage right now for the house. Not the ranch per se, as far as like what we're going to do with livestock, but just making sure that the house and everything up there operates and functions like it needs to. So we have a small, y'all know we love Jackery power stations, and we've got a small unit up there that's set up, but we want to add some stuff to it so that it can power more equipment and more things in the house in case of an outage, because the last few years we've gone a couple of days each year without power, and everybody knows how inconvenient that can be, especially when you're trying to run multiple businesses at once. So that's why we're up here at the chute shed, because
Yep, we brought the yep, it's up here. I was like, I know it's up here. Let me turn you around. Don't judge our chute shed, guys.
everything we got is full of stuff. But we've got the all new Jackery
Ultra portable. Look at that, guys.
HomePower 3600 Plus right here, and we've been using it up here because it's the most powerful Jackery that we have. And we've got a smaller unit in here that we're going to leave in here, or we may bring the one from the house over here. But this thing is super light. It's ultra portable. You know, it's the world's smallest 3.6 kilowatt hour LFP power station available. And if you don't want to carry it, it's got a cool set of wheels and a handle on it. So
will it roll over those grates right there?
With ease.
Will it roll on the dirt?
Well, I don't want to jump it off the concrete, but.
And it'll roll on the dirt.
Dirt and grass. So what we're going to do is we're going to run down to the house. First, we got to clean out the leather shop / the storage junk bin / the merch shop.
I was hoping you didn't know how dirty it was.
Oh, I know how dirty it was. I go in there every day, hon. So we're going to go get that cleaned out. We're going to get this guy wiped down and get it set up, and we're going to tell you a little about it. So let's go. Let's make some room.
I feel like you should feed these hungry girls.
Make a little room for, you know, one of the things I forgot, we didn't really talk about it, but when we clip these heifers are going to a special sale this week, and we trim their heads up and trim their ears. We use this Jackery HomePower 3600 to power the electricity to run the clippers when we clipped them the other day.
We did. It worked good.
Come on, girls.
They act like they hadn't eaten in days.
We fed them yesterday. Now that we made some room for the Jackery, we'll just pick him up and set him right there. We're ready to go. All right, let's go into the abyss.
You want to see the damage? Don't.
I'm judging right now.
You haven't been in here since you've been back. I had to move around a couple of things.
Like the whole shop? You could see the floor when I left.
Well, the problem is I had to clean this off so that we could ship merch. And so then I had to move stuff right here. So our current Jackery's right here.
So my question is you cleaned off my leather table.
No.
Did you put any tools?
No.
Because it's I have a very
your stuff,
specific system.
And I was very specific about all your stuff. I kind of just moved back and just left so that I didn't move any of it where it...
We will see.
I promise.
Probably a good excuse to not make any Christmas presents this year. So let me show you. This is where our current Jackery sits. Down here, and that one is
it's the 3000
Explorer 3000.
Yeah.
But we're going to replace it with the
bigger unit.
The bigger unit. And here's what we've got set up. You can see this cord goes up here to this transfer switch. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about that.
You want me to be like the Vanna? Here, go back. Go back. Let me be a Vanna. Ready? How does Vanna do it?
Yeah. Whoa.
Okay.
So I think first off, let's grab maybe those disinfecting wipes. And I think I got some paper towels in the...
And I'll let you clean off the Jackery, and I'll remove some of this. And then it'll be like magic. We'll come back, and it'll be like clean for y'all.
Maybe you can do some sparkly things right here. Well, I'm going to give this thing a good wipe down right quick before we put it in the leather shop. Make sure it's good and clean. But I'll tell you what, that's kind of a testament to how durable and what extreme conditions these things can sit through, because this has been up in the chute shed for... heck, I don't know, maybe 3 months. So the hottest part of the summer this year, you know, days over 100 degrees, and it's sitting up there and it's done fine. So, and it does good in cold temperatures. They're very well built. They're very durable. They're very strong.
Well, while you clean it, I'll talk about specs. How about that?
So tell me what you know.
All right. So what I know is it's got 3,600 watts of output with 3,584 watt hours of capacity. That's pretty big.
Like, big boy.
Big power, big capacity, right?
Let's we charged it with the solar generator. We charged it with the solar panels before we took it up there, and we haven't had it plugged in.
Let's just see how.
Let's just see where it's at.
It's got.
So
24%.
24%. That's pretty good considering we clipped all those heifers with it, and we haven't had it charging. And that's another good thing about the Jackery systems is they hold a charge for a long time. But when we set this one up in here, we're going to do something a little different. We're going to plug it directly into the wall outlet, and then we're going to plug the Jackery into the transfer switch. So the wall outlet will keep it completely charged all the time. And if we do have a power outage, the transfer switch will automatically switch over to the Jackery, and we won't lose power in the house.
All right.
So
let's get it going.
All right. Well, let's talk about this right here. So here on the front of it, you've got 4 different USB outlets. You've got 2 USB-Cs, 2 USB-As. You can turn that power on right here and turn it off. You can turn your AC power on, which is your 4 plugs right here, and you also got a 30 amp breaker right here for if you want to run an RV, which we don't have an RV or a camper, but...
You love campers though, right?
No, I think I am not a camper lover. We've had one, and that's the only time I've ever had buyer's remorse is when we bought that camper, and I had it immediately after we bought it.
I mean, I feel like it was only because of that I-beam over there. Was that an I-beam?
It's I-beam, yes, but I had it before I tore it up. So, and then here on our sides, we've got our DC expansion port, so we can expand it and stack them on each other. Also an AC expansion port. We've got AC output resets and everything here. We've got some DC inputs, and we've got our AC 120 volt where we're going to plug it into the wall. So let's get in there first. I'm going to kill this power on it. It's not doing anything. No reason leaving it on.
I want to go clean like I was supposed to be doing.
Okay, I'll go watch you. You've watched me clean. I'll go watch you clean.
Cody's been doing all the heavy lifting, and he said I didn't video it.
Yeah. So it didn't even happen.
It didn't happen. He put 2 big boxes up there, guys. So just so you know, is there a way to put those like right here? Okay.
What about right there?
Well, I mean, okay, they're not by the rest of the boxes, but sure.
Where did you want to put them?
Well, this is where the rest of the boxes.
Well, then they'd be.
Okay. All right.
Hard to get out.
You got all over the place. So we're just gonna.
Well, I'm the install guy. You're the cleanup girl. Well, that's the way it goes, right?
No, that is not.
Am I right, men? If I'm installing something for my wife and I make a mess, it's my wife's job to clean the mess up.
It's not for your wife. It was for us. Can you move this stuff?
That's teamwork. That's how teams work together, right?
Move this.
Calm down. Golly, no wonder nobody wants to work with you. No
wonder. Quit videoing and help me. Help me.
Where do you want this?
I just want you to move them so I can sweep right there. That thing too. Just so I can sweep right underneath those. All right, now we're good. Thank you. Much better. All right. We're good now.
We're not good.
We're not?
Does anybody else have a portable hanging rack in their household? Let me know in the comments down below. But now that we have internet, they're going to use it.
I'm going to sell it today, and then we won't have to hear about it anymore.
Yes. Then you can put a desk right there and have your computer there.
Yeah.
We can throw it up on the TV so that it's all the orders are on the TV.
Yep. Let's get rid of it.
She's being sarcastic if y'all can't tell. All right. So first thing I'm going to do with this one is this one's setting at 100% and it's 0 watts out, 0 watts in because it's really just a pass-through right now, but I'm going to power it off. We're going to unplug that. This goes to our switch, and then here on the back, unplug our 110 or 120. This one too. Now this one is way heavier.
Is it?
Yeah, it's way heavier than the 3600. So it's smaller. It's still portable, but it's I'd like to see the weight difference. This one's a little skinnier and taller. Oh no, this one's a little heavier.
Let's take it in.
Let's take this baby in. Even over rocks. So, got her where we want her now. We're going to hook this up. So right here. Now then.
Oh, look, you didn't sweep right there.
Oh. But you can see we're charging now. So, 1700 watts coming in. Nothing going out because it's not using anything right here. And then we'll go ahead and hook up our transfer right here. And boom. Still nothing going out because it's just a straight through shot. It's not asking, and the reason it's not calling for any power right now is the way this transfer switch works is it's wired directly from the breaker box, fuse panel, whatever y'all want to call it, into the transfer switch. When the power goes out, the transfer switch immediately switches over and says, hey, I don't have power, and it'll start to draw it from the Jackery. So,
and what does it power at that point?
So the way we have it set up right now is it powers this room. It gives us lights in here, and it's going to keep this refrigerator right here behind you running. This is where we store our extra beef and stuff over here. We also have a few drinks for the kids, but it powers this refrigerator / freezer. It'll do it for about 14 days if it was the only thing running on it. But it also goes in and gives us lights in the kitchen, powers the deep freeze in the house in there that we store the majority of our beef in, and it also gives us, I think, some lights in the bathroom, in our bathroom in the house. But because this one is a little bit bigger, I'll probably have our electrician come in and we'll add probably the refrigerator in the house also, because with our power outages, they usually only last 1 to 2 days, so having that extra fridge on there is not going to pull it down that much, but it'll also be a bigger benefit to us. So with the way we've got things set up in here, having power in here is important because this is also now our merch shop. So when we have to ship out orders and stuff like that, we'll be able to power these computer, the printer, be able to get our orders filled and get that stuff shipped out on time. So
now when we're down for longer than that, how do we give more power to our Jackery?
Good question. My future's so bright I gotta wear shades. So this unit we also have a set of solar panels that came with it, and kind of just give you an idea what they look like. We've got a few of them put together in here.
You gonna do it on the grass, out in the sun?
We can take them outside, take them out there. But all you have to do, in the event that we're out of power for more than this thing will run on its own, we just set this.
Why you got confetti in your yard?
Well, y'all think that's fun and games to put out shoot the old confetti cannons, but then nobody wants to clean it up. In the event that we run out of power and we're down for maybe more than 2 or 3 days and the stuff that we've got hooked up is pulling too much energy, we can always charge this thing with the solar panels. So plug it in there. Then we'll just come over here on the side for the DC input. Plug that baby in.
This thing delivers over 10 years of durability. So it's a long-term investment engineered to last 10 plus years, not just an emergency gadget. Even with daily use, the battery still retains 70% capacity after 10 years. It includes a 3-year standard warranty with a 2-year extension, far above industry standards for long-term peace of mind. It performs strong at -4 degrees Fahrenheit, power you can count on even in a blizzard, which we probably don't have to deal with in Texas, but some of you may have to deal with that. You can stay worry-free with fast solar charging that keeps you powered up at all times. 25% solar charging efficiency delivers fast 4-hour charging, and it's waterproof, as you can see here, and wind resistant. Jackery's Essential Home Backup Solution powers your home essential devices during an outage. It can power up to 9 devices simultaneously, so like fridge, coffee machine, Wi-Fi router, fans, lights, your smartphone, all of those things all at one time.
We've got the Jackery 3600 set up. This thing is super quiet. I mean, it's got less than 30 decibels of noise. So if we're in here packaging boxes, or if I'm in here working on a leather project, I don't even know what's back here charging and running. So that's a big benefit to me, because I can't stand those background noises that some things make, and you're just constantly hearing stuff and it's bugging you. We don't have to worry about that with this. So I think now what we'll do is kind of give you an example of what's going to happen. So what I'm going to do is we'll throw a breaker on this and see how it kicks on. So let's do a little test. I'm going to show you up here, and then we'll go down there and you can see the actual output and everything that's going through it. So so here's our transfer switch, and what we have on it is we have the refrigerator, the master bathroom lights, the living room lights, the freezer in the mud room. We have our fireplace fan on there. So our fireplace is a wood burning stove, and then it's got a fan that we use to heat the house, so we have that on there so we can stay warm. And then we have the plugs and lights here in the storage room. So right now, I don't know if y'all can see on this, but I'll show you real easy right here, is that it says line right here on the transfer. So that's your main line coming through. You have your off, and then you can switch it to generator to test things. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch to off. Whoops. Erica, you can show them here. I'll do that. I'm going to switch to off. You can see we've lost the power in here. And then I'm going to switch it to the generator mode, and now we're powering this room with the Jackery. So I'm going to, like I said, it's going to power the refrigerator, it's going to power the master bathroom lights, the living room lights, the freezer in our mud room where we store our beef at, and it's also going to provide electricity for the fan in our wood burning stove, and then this room right here where we have our other deep freeze and refrigerator and all of our electronics in here.
So, oh, wow.
Wow,
now
that's
nobody
good.
has to hold it.
Yeah. All right, guys. So we got our Jackery HomePower 3600 rehomed back in here into the leather shop, merch shop, junk storage area. And we're ready for winter in case we have any power outages. We're going to stay powered and keep going thanks to Jackery. But this is a good thing for you too, because first off, it qualifies for the residential clean energy credit, which gives you up to 30% on a federal battery tax credit. Also,
yeah, and they're right now is like the best time to buy, because Black Friday they're offering like 65% off discounts.
Up to 65% off.
Up to 65%.
There's never been a better time to get one if you're needing some backup home power for your home, you know, of 3 to 6 people. Maybe if you need it on your farm to power outside refrigerators, deep freezes to store your meat in, whatever it is, now's the time to get it.
So check it down in the link below. Check our pinned comment. You'll see the links in there and the discount codes.